Hello everybody, this is Charles and I am back with another toy review, this time for the Hachette Mazinger Z Volume 37. Alright, so today for Volume 37 we are going to complete the right fist. Okay, all these parts. Here's the magazine for Volume 37. Okay, we're gonna complete the right fist. Here are all the parts that we have. Okay. So later on in the video review, I wouldn't be going through this part because for this part, right, it's a little bit complicated. So this assembly is easy, but the assembly for this part is difficult because over here there's this white, this part over here, this hole here. This is actually not a real screw hole. It's actually a very small hole, but you actually need to align the hole very carefully so that actually you can screw this into the screw the thumb onto the hand itself. So it's actually quite difficult, as you have seen before. If you watched before, I think a couple of videos back when I was doing the left fist. So for this video review, right prior to the review, I've actually assembled this part. Okay, because it's really not easy to do so, but you can actually make it easier. Okay, by actually before screwing this. Okay, just use a screw. Okay, to actually screw into this hole first. Okay, to create the groove. Okay, and screw it in. So once you get actually a good grip on it, remove the screw. Okay, then plug this entire thumb in and then screw it in, and you get it done easily. All right. So I'll go through more with the rest of the assembly later on. Okay, and here we see episode 36, the mechanical beast. This is like a whale, and this is something like a weird looking sea creature over here. And we have an artwork, Mazinger Z artwork, really nice. And the next issue, volume 38, we're gonna start with the assembly of the chest. So it says here, chest assembly, but I'm not sure which part of the chest assembly is going to be done, but I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, so without further ado, let's start with the assembly right now. So first part of the review, we're going to do assembly of the thumb. So for the thumb, we're going to get the parts. I'm going to see which part am I going to get first. This is 073, 07A and 07B. So 07A is the bigger one. So this is 07A. Okay, we're gonna apply glue to it and this part together. Okay, so this part will go this way. Okay, so prior to that, let's put some glue. Okay, so we're gonna use the Tamiya cement. Be very careful when using this cement. Okay, not to get in contact with your eyes or your skin. Okay, so I'm gonna just apply across the grooves, and maybe also apply a little bit in the inner side. Okay, so that the grip will be better. Okay, done. So here we just have to slot it in, follow the groove. Okay, hold on to this, and we'll just let it dry later on. Okay, just to make sure the assembly of the part is correct. Yeah, just checking to make sure I assembled it correctly. Yep. Okay, feels correct, so we're just gonna let it dry. And then the next part we're gonna do is this part. So this is also another part which we will apply the glue again. This Tamiya cement just on the inside. Just gonna be a little bit generous to that. And over here on the sides. Okay. Then I'm gonna put this together. Okay, and we got one more part, which is the finger. Okay, oops. Also gonna apply the cement to the sides. Okay. And I'm gonna apply a little bit on the inner side. Okay, put this together. Nice. Oops. Yep. Okay, there's a little bit of overflow, so let's wipe that off. Okay, wipe that off for both sides. A piece of paper. Okay, generally looks good. Okay, so let's leave it to aside to dry first while we assemble the rest of it. Okay, so like I said prior to the review, I actually assembled this part, which is already done here. Okay, next part we need to actually get this. Okay, this is for the hand joint. I'm gonna put it here. So it says here point, say the small hole should be going here. Is it a small or the big one? Let's see. Point. Okay, let's see what it says. Point. Cool. Okay. So apparently the small part. Okay. So actually here you can see there's a wider and narrower part. So the narrow part apparently goes in first. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that it goes in here. Okay, seems to be okay. Next thing we need to do is to get this. So this is hand, this part is die cast. Cool, the hand is die cast. We're going to make sure it goes in. Okay, make sure the groove actually goes in nicely. Okay, let me just test it first. Yep, seems to be okay. Yep, seems correct. Okay, seems correct. So shaking to make sure that it's actually correct. Okay, so once this is done, we have to screw. Okay, screw 3710. So 3710, I think should be the white ones. 3710, no, these are the flat head screws. So 3710, these are the flat head screws. Let me just make sure. Check the booklet. Yep, these are the flat head ones. Okay, so we're gonna screw the flat head screws inside. 3710. Get two of them. Let's get one of them in first. So one of them into here. Okay, so let's get one of them into here. Let's just screw it tightly inside. Okay. Okay, it's not easy to screw, but I think I'm getting the grip. Okay, I think this is in. So just get another flat head screw in. Yep, this is the flat head one. Goes in here. Okay, then we screw it tightly. Just hold it. Tightly while I screw it in. Does it screw in? Doesn't seem to be, the grip doesn't seem to be there. Oops, it's popped out. Where is it? Okay, let's try it again. I think one side is okay, the other side is not. Let's try it again. Okay, let's just get the screw in. Okay, it's not really going in nicely. Let's try again. Okay, I think this should get it. Yeah. Yep, I feel the joint is actually catching, I hope. Yep, it's getting better. A little bit loose, which means I need to tighten it a little bit more. Otherwise, it should be okay. Still a little loose, maybe the side is the one that needs to be tightened further. Okay, it's tighter now. Tighter now, but still not so tight. I think the grip is still not very good. Let's work on it a little bit more. Okay, now it's a lot better now. Yep. Okay, so I think the joint is a lot tighter. Let's just tighten this side a little bit more. The underside here. Yeah, this side is not so tight. So on the top side is pretty much okay. Just need to tighten the lower part a little bit more. Okay, let's hope this actually stays tighter. Yeah. Actually, once we assembled this part, oops, I think the alignment has gone out. Oh no, the alignment has gone out. Okay, my bad, the alignment has gone out. So we need to redo this again because the alignment of the face has gone totally out. So we need to redo this all over again. Yeah. Unfortunately, we gotta do this all over again. Okay, let's get the screw out. Yep. Okay, so the alignment actually went out, so which is really bad. So once the alignment goes out, we have to redo this all over again. So I think the best way to actually do this, okay, I think let me see how we're gonna do this. Make sure this goes in here carefully. Okay, I think the best way to do this, I think we have to actually pre-screw this inside. So just to make sure that it stays in place. So this one we are gonna use screw number 10. So it's the same screw that we're using, the same flat head screw. Are you sure we're using the same flat head screws? Because we're using how many we're using? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're using the wrong screws. Yeah, I think we're using the wrong screws. Actually, we should be using this. Okay, so the instructions are printed wrongly. We should be using screw number 9 rather than screw, let me just check, screw 8. Yeah, I think the instructions have printed it wrongly. We should be using screw 9 for this big ones, not screw number 8. So I think the instructions were wrong. Okay, never mind, we can still salvage this. So we're gonna screw this in first. Okay, we're gonna screw this part in first just to get one of the screws in. So we get the part nicely aligned. Okay. Okay, this is a little tough, but let's be a little patient. Okay, so I'm gonna screw this in. Oops. Not really catching it. Let's try the other one instead. Okay, let's hope I get this. Okay, I think I'm getting it in. Okay. Okay, just make sure we lock it in. Okay, let's screw it all the way in. Okay, make sure you tighten this. Okay, once we tighten this, right, okay, we'll put this in. Okay, cool. So once we put this in, I think we're supposed to use screw 3709. So let's check instructions. Yeah, we should be using 3709. So this should be the correct screws to go inside here. So the instructions here I printed wrongly. Yeah, it's a boo-boo from the manufacturer side. They printed a wrong screw number. Yeah, so I think, well, not a good mistake on the manufacturer side, because we were literally using following instructions, but I think we were using the I'm very sure we are using the wrong screw, because we needed 4 of number 10, but we only have 2, so it's okay, no problem. We can salvage the situation. Fortunately, just tighten this. Yeah. So I hope they actually correct it or make the... So Hachette actually has their own YouTube site that actually teaches you how to assemble it. So I hope they actually put out a disclaimer to the collector, so that they actually know that the instructions gave the wrong screw part to actually be used in this part of the assembly. Okay, so let's tighten this a little tighter. Just make sure the fist stays in place. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so once we have the fist in place, okay, next we're gonna assemble the other part. So first we gotta take out this screw. Okay, this part that we actually done, we're gonna take it out first. Okay, and we don't have to worry about the inner part moving about, because we already secure it in place. Okay, this is a good thing about this. Okay, so once we're done, we're gonna use this part. Okay, this is it. So this ring actually goes in here. Okay, which holds these two together. Then let's go back to this part. Okay, then we just tighten the screw. So we need 4 of these screws. Tighten it back. Okay, one of it's in. Then we go for the other one. And all we have to do 4 of this. Okay, cool. It feels tight. Cool. 2 more. Yeah. So for this entire first, right, only the hand itself it's actually die cast, whereas all the fingers and the thumb are plastic. Yeah. Wonder why they didn't make it all die cast, but still happy enough that at least my rocket punch is, the foundation of my rocket punch is actually die cast. Okay, now we're going to the fourth screw, tighten this. Okay, and we are done. Let's see, let's just tighten the screws a little bit more. As it goes all the way in, let this go all the way in as well. Yep, and I think we're good. So this entire part is pretty tight, decently tight. Okay, so next part, what we're gonna do, we are gonna bring back what we actually had in the previous issue, which is this one. So we're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna use screw number 8. Tool of screw number 8. Okay, which are gonna go in all the way inside here. Okay. Okay, let's start to screw this in tightly. Yeah, doesn't seem to be easy, but I'm not really getting a grip on the screw, so let me try to get a better grip of the screw. Okay, I think I got a grip of the screw. Not sure how deep I can go. Okay, I think I've gone to the max, or almost to the max. Okay, so I think one part is done. Let's just do the other one as well. Okay, let's try this. Yep, I think I more or less got the grip. Yep. Feels like I got it. Yep, I think it's going in. Just it's a little bit deep. Okay, I think this side is okay, but I think over here I need to screw it a little tighter. Okay, I think I can still go a little tighter because it still feels a little bit loose, but let's just make it a little bit tighter. Then we can just get the, okay, I can't get the screw tit right now. Okay, got it. Okay, I think more or less is there. Let's just, okay. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so I think once we're done with this, the next part is to glue. Okay, glue this part together. So this part is purely glue. This one. So for this, we're going to insert the glue. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the inside of the joint. Over here. I'm going to add a little bit of cement over here as well. Then we're going to apply, okay, to this part. Okay, around it. Okay, not a lot. Then we're gonna push it in. And we're gonna leave it to dry on its own. Yeah, so technically it should dry. Should dry on its own. Okay, just give it some time and it should dry. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. And then the last part, we're going to do the thumb. Oh, where's my thumb? Yes, this is the thumb. So for the thumb, we actually need to apply some glue. I'll actually apply a little bit around just the gray part. Okay, just make sure we don't apply too much. Okay, just gonna apply the cement around this part. Okay. Okay, I think it should work. Then we're going to slot it in. Somehow gonna slot it in over here. Yeah. Okay, slot it in. We're gonna let the parts dry a little bit. Okay, I think the thumb will dry itself inside. And there we have it. The right fist is done. Cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna let it dry a little bit more. I think I think the thumb over here is okay. This is probably gonna take some time to dry. Okay, so I'm gonna just put the parts together right now, as per what I've always done in all my reviews. Really excited that we finally got the right fist done. It's actually quite a milestone. See the right fist. Yeah, got the right fist done. Entire right fist is done. So cool, so cool, so cool. So over here, I got it here on the side. Cool. We're gonna get the iron cutters ready, but in a while, let me just get the Mazinger head over first. Yeah. Okay. Okay, shift this camera a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get my other fist. Yeah, which is my left fist, which is done. Let's put it over here. So we have 2 complete fists right now. Really, really wonderful. Iron cutters. Clip on very nicely. Then we have the powder powder that we're gonna put on the Mazinger. Okay. Capital Koji. Okay, cool. Great, great, great. And this is what we have at 37% of the item which is done. After volume 37, we have completed both arms. Okay, we have completed both arms for Mazinger Z, completed the head, the hollow powder, and the chest. So the next volume 38 is gonna be assembly for the chest. So I'm not sure what type of assembly we're gonna get. Maybe you're gonna get the mid torso gonna be done, or they're gonna do some parts for the chest. I don't think they're going to add the chest plates though, because you probably can't do it until you actually form the mid and the lower torso. So really looking forward to what we'll get in the next issue for volume 38. Alright, so here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time.